Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Felt Chat. Apparently a nice rainy day here in Liyue, and we're gonna go murder some people. I'm running a bit of a different team comp compared to my other times. I am using my boy Xiao, favorite character. Like, no meme, he's probably my favorite character out of like all of the characters inside of Genshin right now. You get really big Dragoon vibes from him. First of all, just he's a spear user. Second of all, plunging attacks. Yeah, this will be a casual, normal old episode of Felt Chat where I ramble on for like 20-ish minutes and y'all are like, oh, okay, well that was cool. Then you watch it, you comment, you like, you subscribe, and everything goes well. Of course, I say that, and this is probably going to be a slightly more serious episode than my normal. This is what we're hunting for. This is the number one thing that I want from this. This is what I need to level Xiao's talents. I'd like some of these weapons. Like a bow. Mostly I want the thing for Xiao's talents. This will be the team comp. I think I've shown off all these units before except Jean, and Jean's just kind of running a general support build. She's there so I have multiple healers for Xiao because Xiao really rips through his own HP. But get ready to watch Xiao legitimately bully. I don't even have a full finished Xiao. He's not got an amazing build. I'm not even critting on half of the... Xiao exists. And then, this is why I have Jean. Because that way, I literally just stand here and heal up Xiao while I wait. Alright, well, that was phase 1. Now I have that, so that my Xiao can just kind of auto-attack down. Go up to Jean to generate some more animo particles, because Xiao actually has so many animo particles he can generate on his own because of his cooldowns. That's why I'm running Jean with him. He's a half a battery, so that he can just regenerate naturally. He's also a nice healer. Oh no, he hit me, guys! I'm gonna save, I do believe I'm going to save, Diona ulti for when we're going into the next phase so that I can just bully up the final phase. As I say that, and I'm bullying up this phase. Xiao's really powerful when he has a freaking 5 weapon and a with multiple good talents. I'm actually in hindsight thinking this is my first time that I've legitimately shown off Xiao inside a video. At least my Xiao. I've shown him off on stream before, but I think this is the first time I've shown him since he's full built. And he isn't even full build, he has the wrong hat. I'm also not getting crits, and sad, but Child is still getting bullied. Oh, there are the crits. Off this, which will boost Xiao's damage. And I'm also using this to apply Hydro so I can get swirls. Means here healer, as you. Oh yeah, that's just his dash, chat. It was just his dash that did that much damage. Look at that, just hits a nice little swirl. Oh, whoop. Jean, you're trying. Oh no, Xiao! Oh, well, people bullied him. Ooh, I stand corrected. There it is. Now Xiao bullied him. In hindsight, I don't think I've actually shown off Xiao's build. Let's grab this before I forget to pick it up, because I've definitely done the whole fight and then forgotten to pick it up before. Okay, well that's sad. Neither one of those is Xiao's talent level material, so I guess I'm waiting another week. That's depressing. That is also depressing. And no weapon. That was sad. Oh well. I do have to change out my team comp in a second here to bring out another main DPS. I'm going to bring out Ningguang for fighting the wolf, because he's actually resistant to animo, like entirely. Sadly, I cannot use Xiao as my main DPS. I'm going to show off my Xiao build. I don't think I've done that. I don't think I've done that in a video. I tried to record this once the other day, and I talked about some really serious topics. And then I realized after the fact that I'm just kind of using weird terms, for lack of a better term. I was talking a little strangely about it, so I decided to just kind of start fresh. Did a new video on Monday and record them when I normally do. I talked a lot about imposter syndrome, actually, in that one. A lot about that a lot regular. Lots of feeling not like I'm good enough to actually be even making anything on the internet, much less streaming on a regular basis. As you can tell by the way I was talking about it, it was very serious, but I don't know, it just kind of... It's something that I feel like needs to be talked about more, for one. Because I feel like not enough people really talk about the number of people that deal with imposters regular. Helping out Jean for Ningguang, because Ningguang's basically my main DPS for this next fight, because beautiful as Xiao is, he's like entirely in with the Bane of all Evil, turning him into Animo. This is what I needed. But I also need a billion of these, so it's not a huge deal. I am about to get this capped out. I think I need more of these afterwards, even though I have the thing to mix it his talent level 10. Quick showcase of the build of Xiao. He's got this flower, crit rate, energy recharge, rolled defense like 4 times, which sucks. Big crit damage on this. This is all about the crit damage, energy recharge, elemental mastery, which helps make his swirl hit harder. This is Animo bonus damage, a little bit of crit rate. I rolled defense. The attack's nice though. And then this is his hat for the moment. I literally cannot replace it unless I get another Venerer hat. Because none of my other items through here are able to be replaced with Venerer items. This is the only thing I'm thinking about replacing. Flipping it out with maybe a crit rate elemental mastery feather here. Maybe just trying to steal Venti's feather and make him use the crit rate elemental mastery one. Because Xiao really likes energy recharge. Xiao really likes energy recharge. It makes it so that he can pop his ult much more often. Most people say you want to get him to at least like 130%. I make do with having Jean as a battery for him, but it's not great. These are just my general stats at the moment. 6% crit rate, 127 crit damage, a little bit of energy recharge. Then I got this big old chunk of 60% animo. My flat out artifact things though are, you know, the 46% animo. Oop, I'm good. 17% recharge, 77 crit damage, 9% crit rate. Might be like, Phil, that crit rate's awful low. How is it so high? Well, Xiao's main stat is crit, and his weapon gives crit. Because I have his weapon, and it's tapped. That is one of the reasons he does so much freaking damage. I'm also making sure I grab the fly that are nearby here, because of, the fact that these... it was just a weekly reset, as is obvious, but... And so you need to gather 100 specialties from each zone for the Battle Pass XP. Yeah. Xiao's great. He's probably my fave. So much fun to play. That's such a rewarding playstyle, especially when he's C1 and he has 3 dashes. Like, ah. Actually, I need to drop Diona too in hindsight. Because the wolf doesn't take much cryo damage. I think I'm gonna drop Diona. My team is getting all sorts of screwed up. I think I might actually bring Bennett here. Just because I want to bring units who are actually gonna get the character XP. Or the friendship XP. I have also been in the works on a video where I talk about what makes my team comps work and why I chose them and what you could do as a free-to-play player, limited budget player, to make team comps similar to mine that will still hit insanely hard and be really powerful. Now, most of my team comps at the moment involve characters like Xiao and Diluc. So I'm really trying to think hard about, okay, what are great free-to-play replacements for them, but it's been difficult. I don't know if I'll get that recorded today. On the plus side, I now know that this week is not going to be the week where we get to pick our free character from UA. So I have time to make the video, because the video's idea was to be like, okay, well, this is what your team comps are, what do you need to fill them out, and which Liyue character can you grab for free to fill them? And one of my team comps is literally going to be called Geo Supremacy, talking about using Ningguang as the main DPS. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ult here then. Oops. Oh, wrong button! Sorry, Xiao. As you can see, though, Ning is pretty powerful. This isn't even with a good Geo resonance. I'm working on a team that uses her in Albedo at the moment, but Albedo's 5-star, so, you know, that idea kind of flies out the window sometimes. Oops. I was in range of that. Oops. Range. I mean, to be fair, I can't just kind of jump to Xiao and auto-attack, because, I mean, like, as you can see, he still auto-attacks and hits for, like, 4 to 5k. 5-star fighter with a 5-star weapon. Oh no, I'm so dead! Just need to be in range and on most amount of HP, and then swords, even if it possibly frees me, and I will get the healing. Jinky is by far one of the best supports in the game. I don't think any other unit does what he does near as well. He's probably one of my top picks for units that people will be wanting to grab from the Liyue event. Oh, well, I was gonna ulti, but here we are. Yeah, today's also gonna be a big content creation day for me, because I'm going to, 1, be streaming, and 2, be trying to make more Darkest Dungeon content, because I'm a few days behind on that series, because I just got behind without realizing it. I need to level up the talents on my Ningguang more, but she shares upgrade mats with Xiao, so kinda hard. Kinda hard to level both Ning and Guang at the same time. Ning and Guang? Ningguang and Xiao at the same time. They use very similar upgrade mats. Oops. Ow! Okay, well, I guess it's because I'm cryo that really slowed me down. God, I am so good myself here. Oh. I'm gonna be hitting these big crystallizes here. Reactions. And with all of these swords flying out. And that's why Jinkyu is one of the best supports in the game. Can I just get a sword from you, please? That's really all I want. I just want a claymore so I can upgrade my claymores more. That's like the #1 thing I want from y'all. I want to be able to upgrade my prototype archaic. I only got 1 Locket of Boreas cards. Guess. Like, that's pretty good, actually. Crit rate on a feather is something worth keeping, that's for sure. The rate on a feather is definitely worth keeping, even if it's not a set that I love a ton. Or Battle Pass stuff! This is also something that's, like, on par with a video I was planning on making where I talk about what things in Genshin are worth paying for and what things are. Battle Pass is definitely one of the things that's hyper worth paying for. Y'all out, bring back. Thank you. Nona and Jean. I guess I can do a quick walkthrough of Jean as well while I'm thinking about it. I just have her using Iron Sting for the elemental stuff, and then Artifact set is just a Flea's Vet, because I couldn't find anything better to give to her. Your attack, energy recharge. Nothing really exciting. It's probably not even a good set for her, it's just mostly a matter of... It's what I thought would work on her in the meantime, while I tried to build something better. And because I've been farming out so much Vinegar for Xiao to try and get him a perfect hat, which hasn't been working, by the way. That's just what I'm doing. I need to buy... By the way, I'm so happy that they stuck these inside the Battle Pass now. I feel so much less bad about spending them. Look at this. There was 2 back here on the paid path. There was 2 back here. Paid path. Another 2. 2. I don't even remember what they were last time, but like... Gradual. Nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna spend the rest of this video talking about some of the stuff I had planned to talk about in that other video before I deleted it because I realized it sounded kind of weird, whiny, and off-kilter. I was gonna talk a lot about imposter syndrome and how I deal with that on a regular, how I feel like quite literally nothing I do is ever really good enough for what I'm trying to do. That I definitely have problems with that. I have problems thinking that, oh, well, you're not getting the same views you did on other, getting the same interaction you did on other stuff, you're not getting the same anything that I did for other days of the week or other months of the year. Obviously, you suck, you're not doing it right, and other people that you've been watching grow in the meantime, like twice your speed, are obviously better than you. That's a really rough thing to deal with for those of you who don't know, and I definitely have to deal with it on the unfortunately regular basis. Oh, oops. Well, I mean, that's not the worst time to fall off the map. Ah. Okay, cool, that works. Unfortunately, don't have anywhere near Xiao's ult here. Well, that's unfortunate. Just gonna have to back. I'm still a 12k hit, though. I mean, like, look at Xiao just auto-attacking it down. This isn't even, like, with his ult and pogo sticking it, as we call it. Xiao's really powerful when you run good weapons on him. Yeah, no, I definitely deal with that crap on the regular, and it's something that, like, it feels whiny to talk about, because it's like, well, obviously, if you're a content creator, all of your numbers depend on how other people want to do your deal with your content, and consume your content, and I reply, sure. And I've definitely been one of those people that will stop you consuming content from certain creators from time to time, and so, like, I know that in the back of my head I can't fault people for doing that. But at the same time, damn, I don't realize how much it hurts. But I suppose it matters more when you're smaller than if you're a larger creator. People that pull in thousands of viewers per stream and thousands of views per video probably, alright, Jin Q's view. Whoops. Yeah, I know my Q and E's are backwards. And it's simply Q and F for me. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of okay for me. Just fall off there. I kind of... The only thing I don't like is that I lose my ult. But, I mean, I can get most of it back by just attacking here. Can do that. Jean probably gave me a bunch of healing. This will probably trigger ultimate, and now I can just pogo stick away. For 21k. As long as I'm crit. Or 9k if I'm not. Xiao's a little bit of luck based in terms of his overall burst damage. Oops, I like to do this. And I can just swap and auto attack Xiao. And this guy will die. I'm gonna just do this just to pop some up particles and get a little bit of healing. Xiao's strong. Yeah, no, it's a real struggle, honestly, to deal with that. And you might be like, "Well, you're being so flippant about this. It's not that big of a deal, right?" Except it is. Just because someone doesn't show this on their regular, God, that's a good feather. We talk about it on the regular, or almost tries to ignore it on the regular, doesn't mean that it's not a problem that they deal with. Deal with depression all the time by not talking about it and instead only talking to professionals about it. And you're not gonna, are you gonna tell them that it's less of a thing because they only talk to their professional about what they go through? You better fucking not, that's just rude. I'm gonna keep this episode rolling a little bit. I'm gonna go do my dailies, because this has been a nice relaxing one, and I went kind of fast through the bosses. Wish I said that I glance over and I've been recording 19 minutes, but that's because I was changing up team comps. I'm gonna just do my daily crap. Some more of my daily crap, I mean. And all that. Gather up some battle pass XP by picking things up. I do think I actually just got basically all the Dvalin plumes I need to finish leveling my Deluxe stuff. Like, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon because Xiao has become my main DPS over Diluc, but he'll probably be the next DPS that I do again. Of course I say that, and I'm pretty sure I can just ascend him now. I can just ascend him so I can level up his talent. I mean, this obviously needs to... For example, I have 5 Dvalin plumes for Diluc at the moment. And... books. I have 5 plumes and 10 books. That's not enough for his Searing Onslaught, but I do think I could go make some higher level resist. But I'm not going to stress over it. You know what we're actually going to do instead of doing my dailies? I'm going to do the rest of my week off video. You know what we're going to do instead? We're going to do a random 10 pull because these are fun. I have the primos. I want bonus xiaos. Yay! I got the flute! This is supposed to be really, really, really good. And it's supposed to be amazing for Jean. Because of all the attack it gives. You know what? I'll take it. Ain't bad. And that's gonna be the video ends. Thanks for interrupting. Either way, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. That's been the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you've been watching the rest of my content. You better have been. I'm making it for exclusively YouTube. If you like what you see here, you might run into me on Twitch. The same username, Felcrad0955. Follow me there, follow me on Twitter, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, sub to me on Twitch if you really want to support. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.